やってやるぜ。くらえ。大丈夫。いくぜ。いくぜ。大丈夫ですか。くらえ。くらえ。いくぜ。いくぜ。大丈夫ですか。やってやるぜ。大丈夫。くらえ。くらえ。やってやるぜ。大丈夫ですか。くらえ。くらえ。いくぜ。いくぜ。いくぜ。大丈夫ですか。いくぜ。やってやるぜ。大丈夫ですか。大丈夫ですか。やってやるぜ。くらえ。大丈夫。くらえ。大丈夫。これで終わり。これで終わり。これで終わり。
とりあえず町に戻りましょう。お疲れです。お疲れ様でした。まあ頑張りましたね。さあ仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。どれにしようかな。
Vogue Flash Charge. 5-minute charge for unlimited fun anytime. Oppo F9 Vogue Flash Charge. 5-minute charge, 2-hour talk.
Oppo, selfie expert and leader.
Let's see if that can do it. Shift backspace. Click OK. Let's see. And obviously we need to make some changes, some fixes here and there for this particular big removal. Okay, it did a pretty good job, you can go with it, but the edges and the corners are something that you need to fix, and you can fix this very easily by using the clone stamp tool, right? So simple, just sample this area and just paint, just line it up and paint. Or probably if this is not straight, what I would do, I would select the rectangular marquee tool, make a selection of this, bring it on its own layer, Controller Command J, and then move it to this particular area and then rotate it a little bit, move it a little up, and then soften the edges with the eraser or mask it out. Select the mask, take the brush, foreground color black, and you know the whole story of how to do it. Okay, and then you can go ahead and adjust it so that it fits. Bring it down and use the, let's go back to this layer and select the clone stamp tool, and this is an easy fix. Just line it up a bit and there you go, that's solved. And that's how you solve these problems. Now let me show you one other thing which is not a part of this tutorial but will be very important to you. Okay, so slowly and gradually you can go and remove this. This is simple. Now, why did I remove the book nameplates? Let's bring back the mug because we love the mug. We didn't want the mug to go back. Okay, let's bring back the mug. Now, let's try to be authors of these fat books. Wouldn't that be genius? Okay, so let's zoom in quite a bit and let's select the text tool, okay? And then just write your name. I would write my name. That looks good. I would select the move tool and then press Controller Command T and make it bigger by holding the shift to maintain the proportions. Okay, that is good. That looks intelligent. Now let's bring the text layer above every other layer. And now let's adjust it the way we like. Now, we might have to apply a lot of effects to it to make it look realistic, right? If we have a closer look, let's zoom in. See, the book has a curvature. We need to apply that curvature to this. We need to apply some blend diff to blend in with the book's page. So, to apply all those effects, let's first convert this into a smart object. To do that, right click on it and click on Convert to Smart Object. And here's the biggest misconception. You might think that once we have converted this into a smart object, we might not be able to change the text. But here's the thing, we can. And that's the best thing about smart object. Let me show you. So first of all, let's apply some effects. So we would right click on it and go to blending options and apply some blending effects. So take the slider of the underlying layer from right to left. What we are actually doing is that we are removing the bright areas of the underlying layer from the current layer, the layer which we have selected. Okay, so as you can see, the bright areas of the layer which is beneath it is being deleted from the current layer. So this is too much. Let's make it smoother by holding the alter option, clicking on it, and then dragging it a little apart. Now that looks a little realistic. Once you're satisfied, click OK. Now, as you can see, this has a curvature. We need to give this a little bump. How to do that? And here comes the magic. All you need to do, just double click on the smart object and this opens up another dialog box where you can go ahead, change the text, apply some effects, do whatever you want and then save it. And that will update there in the main document. So for example, we would go to Filter, Distort, and maybe Shear. Okay, this is saying Convert to Smart Object, Rasterize, Cancel. Again, Convert to Smart Object, no problem. Okay, then we need to give it some curvature. Just like this, not too much, just a little bit of it. And make sure Repeat Edge Pixels is checked. Click OK. Now, if wraparound was checked, here's what would happen. Okay, let's go back. Let's learn it today. Okay, so filter. Let's select this layer, then filter, distort, and then shear. Okay, convert to smart object. In case you check wraparound and click OK, see the edge, there's a little bump. Where is the bump coming from? Well, see, this is going out and this is getting out from here and inserting from the back. Okay, we don't want that, and that's why we have to select what? Just double click on the shape. We have to select Repeat Edge Pixels. Click OK. Now, as you can see, the right side is fine. That looks fine, but the left side, it's kind of coming out. So let's press C to open up the crop tool, and let's just clear the crop because that kind of is a little less, and then select the ratio, the front image. Okay, this selects the original ratio, and then let's increase it a bit. Okay, that looks good. And once you're done, just hit enter or return. Okay, done. That looks nice. And save it. File, save. Done. Let's close this. And as you can see, this will update. This has developed that curvature, right? Isn't that interesting? Now, this opens up the crop tool because that was already selected. Let's select the move tool. We don't want to crop it. Wow. Now, what if you want to change the text?
やってやるぜ行くぜ行くぜ
Kita bersama dengan Tia Arifin, Fozia Gaus, Liana Nasir, Nurul Zulkifli, Putri Sarah Liana, Nat Zainal, Erin Malik, Bella Astila, Black dan juga Amira Zaini.
Memahami, membesar ceria dari hati sejak awal lagi. Like to grow happy.
Jangan lupa menonton celoteh si manja bersama Like to Grow. Tiap Sabtu hanya di TV3.
Simple, just let's double click on it again. Now this is also a smart object, so we have to double click on it again, and then you can change the text to whatever you like. Maybe you can just type my brand name. Fun. Let's save it. File, save, done. Let's close it down. File, save, done. Let's close it. Replaced. We definitely will cover more magic the smart objects has to offer in future videos. I know we got a little sidetracked, but that's how you can use the content aware fill to fill, remove or replace certain areas automatically. All you have to do, just select that area and apply content aware fill. And if it's sampling from the wrong area, then mask out the areas that you don't want it to sample from. Pretty easy, right? Hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to give us a like, and also don't forget to subscribe, and not just subscribe, ring the bell so that you, my friend, don't miss a thing. I'll see you guys in my next one. Till then, stay tuned and make sure that you keep creating. Today we're gonna learn how to extract amazing details from the sky, bring out the clouds, and mold the colors the way that you like just by using Blend If. It looks super beautiful and it's super easy, and I guarantee once you learn it, you will enjoy doing it. So without any further ado, let's get started. So here we are in Photoshop, and if you want to download any photos used in the video, make sure to go ahead and check the links in the description. So first off, simple, create a new layer by clicking on this new layer icon. Simple, right? Now, take the brush, sample the color of the sky, not the clouds, okay? Just click here, foreground color, and sample any of this color. So this is the blue color, and select B. B stands for brightness, H is hue, S is saturation, and B is brightness. And we want to take the brightness down. Just like this. Maybe this is fine. And hit OK. And maybe increase the saturation of the same shade. So select S. Okay, decrease the brightness, select S, and increase the saturation just a little bit. Click OK. And start painting. Make sure the flow is somewhere around 30-20-ish. So I'll go 25 and start painting. Just like this. Make the brush a little softer. And by the way, you can hold the alter option, right mouse button, drag it to the right to make it bigger, drag it to the left to make it smaller, drag it up to make it soft, drag it down to make it hard. Make it soft and make it a little large, and start painting. Just like this. Okay? And once you have painted a considerable area, then you can change the colors a little bit. It's taking time because this is a huge image. Now you can change the colors. Just double click on it, change the color just a little bit. Maybe increase the saturation and change the hue just a tiny bit, just like this, and hit OK, and paint in some other area here, just like this. Now once you're done, you can also change the color again and paint in this area, What I would do personally is that I would increase the saturation a little bit more and maybe change the hue a little bit, and brighten it up a little bit, just like this, and paint this in. You can go crazy with this, okay? You can become as much creative with this as you want, and you can just keep on painting. Now once you do that, once you have done your painting, now is the time to do the magic and make the sky really good. So all you need to do, open up the layer styles. To do that, right click on it and go to